pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Vinicius Junior, and here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's trying it! Oh, it was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Lee. Cho. Lee Kang in Bayom Huang. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice intercept. Little doubt, that is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
In Bayom Huang. Kim Min-jae. In Bayom Huang. That's really well manoeuvred. Played back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Goes for a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Brazil, that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lee. Searching pass he's played there. Big chance! And he's there to clear it. Cross needs to be good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Santos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. And it's Danilo. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Lee. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Ball's gone out of play. Can he latch on to this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Could be danger here. Decent chance! Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior, gently done. Santos. Vinicius Junior. That has found him in acres of space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rafinha. Rafinha! That would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Lee. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Lovely feet. Lee. Moved on forwards. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It'll be a throw-in. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's come loose.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Wang Hee-chan. He's got away. And that has been cleared.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
South Korea keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Casemiro.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide up.
Bruno Guimaraes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Guimaraes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well cleared. Cho. Neymar. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Oh, good spread. That pass has been well intercepted. Lee. In Bayom Lee, and he goes cross-field. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos, he's gone direct here. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Gabriel. Neymar. Clearly not happy with that. Now it's Neymar. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Brazil take the lead.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through with from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Rafinha, no, again there's no way through. Aim forwards. South Korea to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lee Kang-in knocks it out wide. Lee Kang-in looks across and plays it in. Cleared without complication. Quarter of an hour played. In Bayom Cho. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Danilo. Moved on forwards. Cross from... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. South Korea going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. In Bayom that's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Santos. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cho. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Lee. Looks to the other side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Lee. Marquinhos. Santos. Lucas Paqueta. That has been cut short. Now that's well seen too. Danilo. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Wang Hee-chan in acres of space out wide. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Cho shifted upfield. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Neymar. Santos. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Now this could be a chance. Goes down, but nothing given.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cho. In Bayom Huang. Oh, just skips past his man. Lee Kang in. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Santos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Neymar! Lee, gently done. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Gabriel. Casemiro. Danilo. And it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's got a... And the shot! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's played forward. Santos cuts out the pass. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Danilo. That's an imaginative pass. Calmly anticipates. Lucas Paqueta played towards the other side. Now it's Neymar. Lee. Now it's Huang Hee-chan. Huang Hee-chan played into space. Well read, nice interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. In Bayom Huang. Casemiro cuts it out. And back to the goalkeeper. Danilo. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. And it's Neymar. Cho. That is a brilliant interception. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Marquinhos. Casemiro shifted upfield. Kim Min-jae, and it's lofted through here. Huang Hee-chan. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's managed to get free. Santos attempts a clearance. He's cut it out. Casemiro. And it's Neymar. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's really well manoeuvred. Casemiro. Lee. Tries to get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's tidy. In Bayom Huang. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Oh, that's neat. There's the header! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Rafinha tries to dink it through. Kim Min-jae gets it away. Casemiro. Neymar out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Now the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Played in by Santa. Mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
South Korea getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Lee Kang-in, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casemiro, aim forwards. Rafinha. Cho. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lucas Paqueta. South Korea, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So who's he picking out? That has been knocked clear. In Bayon Hwang. Kim Min-jae. Lee. Oh, a delicate chip through. Hwang Hee-chan, and he's certainly onside here. Time to deliver. Looking for a decent ball in. Lee! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lee clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Danger averted for now. Santos looking understandably energised after his goal. Gabriel, good-looking ball. In Bayom Huang. Cho. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lee. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Neymar. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Casemiro. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes played out towards the right wing. Cho. And he cuts out the supply. Cho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lucas Paqueta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hwang Hee-chan. And out it comes again. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Lee. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. And here's Rafinha. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Thumps it clear. Lee Kang-in was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lee Kang-in. In Bayom Huang. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. What a throw in. Danilo. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Santos looks to get on the end of this. Lee Kang-in. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gabriel. Casemiro. Gabriel. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Danilo. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. And the first 45 minutes. How to review the first half?
I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lee. South Korea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Lee Kang-in goes short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar has got himself a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in played out to the left flank. Very nicely done. Hwang Hee-chan. Over to the left. Shot, surely! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Lee did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kim Min-jae. Lee. Hwang Hee-chan. Cho. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Santos. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Hwang Hee-chan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lee. Cho. In Bayon Hwang, played out to the right. Played into diving header! brilliant effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Cho. In Bayom Huang. Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan played out towards the right wing. Firmly met. There will be a throw-in. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kim Min-jae. Cho. And that's a throw. Lee. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. That's good play. Lee. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha forwards. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. Gets good distance on it. The referee's given a throw. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. That has been cut short. Cho. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's well positioned here. Aim forwards. Cho. Hwang Hee-chan. Gets it away. Oh, red, nice interception. Lucas Paqueta. That's really well manoeuvred. It's run loose here. Lee. Cho. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lee Kang-in, he's found a way through. Lee Kang-in's cross. Bruno Guimaraes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lee. Out to the right. And that's put paid to a promising move. Alisson sends that a long way. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Played in by Santos. And he's dealt with that well. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lee. Moved on forwards.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
That is a little undercooked. Lee. And it's played forward. Lee Kang in. Now who's going to be first to this? Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Now it's Neymar. Cuts out the pass. In Bayom Hwang. Lee. In Bayom Hwang. That's a lovely, neat pass. Deftly away. Marquinhos, played towards the other side. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, spread out to the left, crossed into the box. He can get that clear. And it's Danilo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
In Bayom Hwang. Quality ball. Lee Kang in, chasing after it. In Bayom Hwang. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Danilo. Danilo played over towards the opposite flank. Great ball if he can get there. Lee. 60 minutes played. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Lee. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Gabriel, shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Oh, good spread. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thinks one through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Lee. Aim forwards. Lee. Now it's Neymar. Lee Kang in. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta, forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Kim Min-jae. Lee. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Rafinha! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
Rafinha with the short one. Incoming delivery. Good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Played into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha, great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in, played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kim Min-jae gets over and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Can he get onto this? Rafinha. Neymar. And the shot! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
It's It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Lobbed in behind. Kim Min-jae makes the interception. Moved on forwards. Lee Kang in. That's very neat. In Baeom Hwang. Oh, nice touch. Lee. And it's been taken short. In Baeom Hwang. Played out to the right. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Gabriel. Casemiro. Aim forwards. And it's Neymar. Does really well to win the ball there. Out to the right. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Oh, played through for the wide man. Proves too strong. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cho. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Is there a Cho? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Neymar. Succumbs to the pressure. Bruno Guimaraes. Lee, oh, good spread. Santos. Can he latch on to this? It's out for a goal kick. Kim Min-jae. Lee. Cho. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Hwang Hee-chan. Lee. In Baeom-hwang. Santos cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel Santos. And here's Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Clears it away. And it's Danilo. Rafinha plays it through. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a throw. Rafinha. A decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Lee Kang-in is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hwang Hee-chan, nicely intercepted. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Neymar. Played in by Santos. That's really well manoeuvred. Lee done delicately. Serves up across. Gabriel getting this one clear. Danilo. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Bruno Guimaraes. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gabriel, gently done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Marquinhos. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good ball! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos, and the keeper's got it again. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Danilo. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Played in by Santos. Goes for the header! Extraordinary.
I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
In Bayonne. And it's played forward. The final 5 minutes. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Defending of the desperate variety. Plays it across. Too long and over the line. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Played out to the right. Now it's Lee Kang-in. In Bayonne. He's in plenty of space here. Marquinhos clears it away. That's the throw. In Bayonne. And they've got a throw. Lee Kang-in. Lee. Charging. Can he finish? What a hit. The save was firm. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Danilo with the cross. Cho. Lee. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Rafinha! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means. Cho. Lee. That's really well manoeuvred. So! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Lee. Kim Min-jae. Lee. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. In Bayon Hwang, back into the middle. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. In Bayon Hwang. Lee Kang-in. Vicious ball here. And that has been cleared. Danilo. And it's Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lee. Out to the right. In Bayon Hwang. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Neymar. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be the final act. South Korea cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.